Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about famous MMA fighters from the past, where they are buried and what caused their deaths. Let's get started. Douglas Dedge, 1967 to 1998. Age 30. On number 1, we have Douglas Dedge. He was born on June 18, 1967, in Alabama, USA. He was a pioneering MMA fighter and is remembered as the first American to die from injuries sustained in a modern MMA fight. He died on March 18, 1998, from brain injuries after participating in an unsanctioned bout in Ukraine. He was buried in Florida, USA. João Carvalho, 1992 to 2016, age 24. On number 2, we have João Carvalho. He was born on May 5, 1992 in Portugal. He was a rising MMA fighter whose tragic death led to major changes in Ireland's approach to combat sports regulation. He died on April 11, 2016, from a brain injury sustained after a TKO loss in Dublin. His burial details were never made public. Justin Thornton, 1983 to 2021, age 38. On number 3, we have Justin Thornton. He was born on October 7, 1983, in the United States. He was a seasoned MMA competitor whose passing highlighted the severe risks involved in bare-knuckle fighting. He died on October 4, 2021, from complications after a brutal knockout. He was laid to rest in Biloxi, Mississippi, though his exact burial site remains undisclosed. Budo Gailan, 1985 to 2014, age 29. On number 4, we have Budo Gailan. He was born in 1985 in the Democratic Republic of Congo. He was a middleweight fighter known for his grit, and he became the first athlete to die following a bout in EFC Africa. He died on February 27, 2014, from brain swelling after a knockout loss. He was buried in Johannesburg, South Africa, but the exact burial location remains unknown. Rondell Clark, 1991 to 2017, age 26. On number 5, we have Rondell Clark. He was born on March 11, 1991, in the United States. He was an amateur MMA fighter whose tragic story inspired the creation of a foundation to combat extreme weight cutting in combat sports. He died on August 15, 2017, due to complications from rhabdomyolysis and a sickle cell trait. He was cremated, but the exact location of his ashes remains undisclosed. Tyrone Mims, 1982 to 2012, age 30. On number 6, we have Tyrone Mims. He was born on March 12, 1982, in the United States. He was an amateur MMA fighter whose sudden death raised awareness about the importance of cardiac screening in combat sports. He died on August 11, 2012, after suffering cardiac arrest following a fight. His burial details were never publicly disclosed. Donche White, 1979 to 2017, age 37. On number 7, we have Donche White. He was born on August 25, 1979, in the United States. He was an amateur heavyweight whose passing exposed serious gaps in cardiac pre-screening for fighters. He died on July 15, 2017, from hypertensive heart disease after a TKO loss. His grave exists, but no public. Anderson Gonçalves, 1988 to 2016, age 28. On number 8, we have Anderson Gonçalves. He was born in 1988 in Brazil. He was a promising MMA fighter whose dedication to the sport was evident, even as he competed in lesser-known, unsanctioned circuits. His untimely death brought much-needed attention to the dangers of fighting without proper medical oversight. He passed away in 2016 from sepsis, a deadly infection that developed from untreated injuries sustained during a bout. He was buried in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, but no public information about his final resting place has been made available. Patrick Day, 1991 to 2019, age 27. On number 9, we have Patrick Day. He was born on August 9, 1991, in Freeport, New York. He was a gifted boxer known for his discipline, sportsmanship, and bright future in the ring. His tragic death sent shockwaves through both the boxing and MMA communities, becoming a pivotal case in the growing awareness around dangerous weight-cutting practices and fighter safety reforms. He passed away on October 16, 2019, from a traumatic brain injury sustained during a bout 4 days earlier. Patrick was laid to rest at Greenfield Cemetery in Uniondale, New York, remembered not only as a rising star in the sport, but also as a kind and humble individual who inspired many. Jordan Parsons, 1990 to 2016, age 25. On number 10, we have Jordan Parsons. He was born on August 26, 1990, in the United States. He was a rising star in the Bellator MMA scene, known for his work ethic, exciting fighting style, and the promise of a bright future in the sport. His career and life were tragically cut short in an incident that shook the MMA world. He died on May 4, 2016, after being struck by a car in a hit-and-run while training in Florida. His burial location has never been publicly disclosed, but his legacy continues to raise awareness for athlete safety both in and out of the cage. Victor Hugo da Silva, 1977 to 2007, age 30. On number 11, we have Victor Hugo da Silva. He was born in 1977 in Brazil. He was known as one of the early fighters during Brazil's MMA boom, respected for his toughness and love for the sport at a time when it was still growing. He died in 2007 after suffering a stroke caused by an undiagnosed brain aneurysm following a fight. His final resting place has never been publicly revealed. Yang Jianbing, 1991 to 2015, age 24. On number 12, we have Yang Jianbing. He was born in 1991 in the Philippines. He was a rising MMA prospect under one championship, remembered for his dedication, fighting spirit, and the lasting impact his tragic passing had on global fighter safety reforms. He died in 2015 from cardiac arrest caused by an extreme weight cut. His burial details have never been publicly disclosed. Christian Lubenga, 1997 to 2022, age 25. On number 13, we have Christian Lubenga. He was born in 1997 in the United States. He was an amateur MMA fighter whose tragic debut led to calls for stricter neurological screening in Massachusetts and beyond. His courage in chasing his dream left a lasting message. He died in 2022 from blunt force head trauma during his first sanctioned bout. His burial site has not been publicly documented. Thanks for watching our video. Subscribe our channel for more videos like this.